Welcome to our series on practical marketing planning. Today, we will discuss MARFIN's new and innovative concept, the SmartDatabase, which is the key to developing a successful marketing strategy. Imagine if you could have a comprehensive database with all the information you collected on the marketing mix over the years, and such data would be available in its marketing context at a click. Imagine if your entire database would automatically update itself at a click in real time as you enter new information. Imagine if your database would even reveal which information is still missing to get a better insight into your business at a click. Imagine how such a database would improve your efficiency. The answer to all this is MARFIN's SmartDatabase. To be successful, it is essential to have a comprehensive information system where the data is accessible at a click in its marketing context. That is why MARFIN created a new concept, the SmartDatabase. What is a SmartDatabase? It is a database where the data is entered and stored in its marketing context within a preprogrammed spreadsheet. As you enter or change information, the full marketing model is updated in real time. While many systems use charts to analyze data, MARFIN uses them as living sources for data entry, storage, and analysis. MARFIN accomplishes all this by taking a horizontal approach to marketing planning, structured according to the elements of the marketing mix. Within that framework, MARFIN breaks down the marketing planning process into more than 250 charts and graphs, which takes you from A to Z, following a logical path, from data and analysis to strategy development, and finally, all these marketing strategies are combined into a marketing plan. This is the essence of the MARFIN marketing planning system. Here is an example of the data flow in the Market section. Charts 1.1 to 1.6 analyze the market development, and we make the final forecast in Chart 1.7. Chart 1.9 analyzes the market trend. Strategy decisions are made in Chart 1.10. Following this logical path gives us a new perspective. Suddenly, the bits of information that were available here and there, the various marketing theories that we learned, start to make sense. We now see and understand the whole strategic thinking process and the correlation among its components. All this is because the data is entered and the information is presented in pre-programmed analytical charts in their marketing context. Our creative imagination may take over, but the solid, number-based information base will keep it in check. Using the SmartDatabase provides the following advantages. 1. It identifies the information that is needed for the analysis. Each section has a general list of information needed. This list is accessible from MARFIN's top menu. It is a general list. It might need adaptation if your business has special characteristics. 2. The user will always know what information is available and what information is still missing. When a chart is shown, it contains the information that was already entered in different parts of the program, and the empty spaces where the new data needs to be entered. Here, in this chart, for example, you can see that the difference column shows the numbers in red because the totals don't add up to the total market, and by how much they're off because data is missing. We now know we need information on Brand 1 sales. 3. We will immediately understand the strategic role of each number. Here is an example, Chart 6.1, the first chart of the distribution section. The first step is to identify the major channels for our product. The data is broken down by region, year, and brand. The chart itself has 3 different groups. The first group shows data concerning the total market, the number of outlets, total market sales, and the third column reveals the importance of each channel in the total market by calculating the channel's share percentage vertically. The next group of columns reveal the importance of the selected brand's distributors in the various channels. This group shows not only the importance of the types of channels in the brand's distributors, but it also introduces an additional variable, the market reach of the distributors in the various channels. The last percentage column in this group is calculated horizontally by dividing the distributor's sales by the total market. The third group reveals the role of the selected brand in the various channels. Here, MARFIN calculates three important indicators. The first calculated column shows the importance of the various channels in the brand's sales, the percentage column vertically. Then it calculates the share of the brand sales in the total market horizontally. And in the last column, MARFIN calculates the brand's shares and the total sales of its distributors. And this indicator is called the distribution share. And this is also calculated horizontally. By just filling in this chart alone, we obtain most of the information that we need to develop a successful distribution strategy. 4. Last but not least, a smart database keeps records of the origin and the quality of the data entered. The last component of a smart database is the Source of Data button at the bottom of each entry chart. Here we record the origin of the data and our observations concerning its quality. There's also a space to record what data is missing and what our future market research needs are. All the information related to this chart is entered here for future reference, right next to and linked to the chart itself. There is one more unique feature of the smart database design, which is that each piece of data can be entered only in one place, in its designated chart. For example, we forecast market development in chart 1.7. We compare the three different forecasts that we prepared in previous charts, and based on them, we make a final forecast. Under each chart, there is an explanation button. Here, MARFIN identifies the data that we have to enter and the data that is previously entered together with the information where those numbers were entered. The final market forecast numbers cannot be changed anywhere else, only here. Anytime a future market data is displayed in a chart, MARFIN will show these numbers. If later, in the brand share section, when we forecast brand sales developments, we realize that the market forecast was too optimistic or too conservative, we will have to return to this chart to make adjustments. In the brand share section, the total market numbers can't be changed. This is the only place where adjustments can be made. Why? Because this is the only place where we have the necessary information available for making realistic adjustments. This special function ensures that the numbers entered are as realistic as possible, as well as guarding against duplicated entry, ensuring consistency. MARFIN is an interactive program. MARFIN does not make any decisions. It only provides the information for the user to make a data-based, wise decision. An essential part of the smart database is MARFIN's other unique concept, the smart chart. The smart database and smart chart work together to provide the planner with a new and exclusive marketing platform. Together, they constitute MARFIN's creative digital marketing planning platform. Try our full-featured demo at www.emarfin.com. And please leave us your comments below, and don't forget to click on subscribe.